Thanks, Mike. And yeah, while the Spartans have been struggling as of late, they're still dangerous, tied for second in the Mountain West with Colorado State. Just one game behind UNLV. Not to mention the earlier loss Ella alluded to that CSU suffered. With that in mind, Ruby is with me for an inside scoop on what to expect in round 2 between these two programs. So, first of all, obviously, a little bit of a disappointing loss, but they have been on a little bit of a down streak, and you guys have been absolutely excelling. So, what do you think is kind of the focus when it comes to their offense and like what you guys can do to kind of stop them?
Yeah, I think San Jose State has some really terminal and gutsy outside hitters, meaning they're just going for it. They're brave. They swing on hard out-of-system balls. You can see Fleming, Nelson, and Harper on the outside pins, switching both between outside and right side. So it really just splits the offense and makes it hard for our blockers to get in front of them. And I think that's one of the main things. They're really good at attacking the perimeters, high hands. They're very junky, so every once in a while you see them throw in some different stuff like you just saw Nelson there. And they're brave. They just have hard arms and they're really going for it.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, obviously, they have a strong offense. We can see that right now. We saw that in the match. I mean, it seemed like they were always on top of the net and they always found a hole. What about their defense?
Yeah, I think you can see Sarah Smeevbog in the libero jersey, and she's amazing. She's gotten 2 defensive Mountain West honors this year. She really covers a lot of court, and so I think we need to just really focus on keeping the ball away from her in defense and in serve receive. And then you'll also see them do some unique things. They'll triple block on out-of-system balls, so you'll see the outside come all the way to the right side to block Kennedy on an out-of-system ball, which you really just don't see very often. They also set their own out-of-system balls inside, which will make it difficult for our blockers. They'll have to adjust on that.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously, they just took a loss to Air Force, and Air Force is not particularly one of the strongest teams in the conference. What did Air Force do that helped reach that win?
Yeah, I think that was surprising that Air Force kind of beat them at their own game. They were attacking high hands, taking gutsy swings. They were kind of junking around, and they just didn't make errors. I think San Jose State had 29 errors compared to Air Force's 13, and that's not by coincidence. I think Air Force really forced them to make those errors by playing such hard volleyball. And I think one thing that's really powerful is that they have a lot of offense out of the middle, and so you'll see Joy Harvey and Mac Russ in the middle, and they cause a lot of problems for them. And so I think that's going to be really big for the Rams, trying to get the ball to the middle, which means passing well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm incredibly excited to watch this match, and I wish that all the fans in Moby could see it again. But if the Rams are able to steal a win on the road, that would be huge in their quest back to the conference peak. Mike, back over to you.